We are live.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our daily sales training and kickoff meeting with Tech Solutions Revolution. I am Mariela, and I am thrilled to be here with you today, alongside Jason, the owner of this TSR, and Isaiah, who is going to be here soon, a successful entrepreneur in the window washing industry. Together, we are here to revolutionize your morning routine with some energizing content and valuable insights into the world of sales. Let's dive in. But, guys, before we start, let's kick off with a quick warm up. How about 10 push ups? If you can, challenge yourself for more to get the blood flowing. Remember, in sales, consistency is key, just like our daily push ups.
All right. Yeah. Just
All
like
right.
in fitness, sales, consistency,
Woo.
life, everything. Consistency helps. All right. Here we go. We'll be back. Oh. Whew. These are tough today. They must think we're crazy on this video stream. Oh, okay.
So far,
25 more.
It's tough because it's a Friday, whole week of burpees and push ups.
Oh, I forgot. I should have kept the music playing for our vast audience. All right. Well, you got me. As Mariella finishes up with her burpees, she's got a couple of minutes. Well, this has definitely been a interesting first week of live streaming. One thing that it's helped me notice is how little I knew about live streaming. A lot of changes we're going to make, and we're looking forward to continue to do it. But it's like anything else in life. Like Mariella said, consistency is important, whether you're in sales or it's fitness or it's being there for your family. Consistency is important. And that's really where our focus is right now, is consistently doing this every day, getting better every day, and doing it every day for now 5 days in a row has really opened up our eyes to see what we need to do to improve. But there's no reason to wait. We need to keep doing it. The improvements will come, and well, our audience, I'm sure, will grow, and our influence will hopefully help out more people. So here we go. I am going to come back this way now that we have Mariella back.
All right, I was catching my breath, you guys. Okay, so today we have a special treat for you. We'll be listening to a video podcast segment of Andy Elliott with his guest, Brandon Bartron. Afterwards, we will analyze the last 15 minutes of the podcast to extract key learnings that we can apply to our sales strategies. Let's dive in.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
I watch your content. I love it. I want to be close to you, right? Like I want to be associated with you. Like I want to help blow something up. Okay, well, this is your chance. I got you. Okay, and you can click that link below and you guys can come out and join us. And this is going to be your opportunity. But important, what are some things that you see in people that you're like, people
Yeah,
that
about
have
maybe-
these qualities like tend to do really well?
Yeah. So I think immediately when you think sales, a lot of people,
Well, we did get a little bit of a late start, but that's fine. So you want to watch? So we've got, yeah, we got a little bit more than 15 minutes left.
Okay, so
So
can you put it 2:15? Because it's, the information is pretty much the same.
you want me to go to the 15-minute
To the
mark?
15-minute mark, so we can end. Yeah.
This one here.
structure this business to where you know exactly what you need to do when you come in to get to the next stage, what your pay is going to be, the new job responsibilities you're going to have, the growth that you're going to have. One of my very first jobs is I worked at Safeway, and I made $5.15 an hour. I still have my very first paycheck in my desk.
Damn.
And I'll tell you where I really realized how important a career was versus a job. There were two other people that did the same thing as me. We were like bagging groceries, cleaning up aisles or messes. I worked in the cans for people who recycled. And
Here are 3 reasons your sales team will actually want to use Monday Sales CRM.
Here's
First, it's so easy to
ad
use.
by Monday.
You can see your
Sales
team's
CRM.
entire
I was raised where if you're going to do something, you do it to the best of your ability. And you don't need somebody to watch you. You don't need a cattle prod. You just do the best of your ability. And this backfired on me with these other 2 people that I worked with. We kind of just shuffled around and we did what needed to be done. Well, they realized that Brandon's going to do everything. And they got good at finding blind spots on the cameras to go smoke cigarettes. Didn't bother me much because I figured, okay, I'm going to stay busy. I'll be doing stuff. Time will go by faster. Great. I'll tell you where I really got hung up though. When we went into the break room on Friday and we all opened up the same check. It was the same amount. We all got paid the same. And I remember being in that break room. I vividly remember walking into that room. There, you would have thought that it was a party, like getting a check. It was like that cool to them. And it was the same check. And I just sat there and I looked at it and I go, this is not fair. Like, I'm willing to put in the work. And that's where I was triggered. And I realized I need to find something where I can put in a certain amount of effort and get it back. And that, like, this career in greeting is being lost. And really, if you're this way where you're like, I'm willing to work hard, I'm coachable, like I want to find the right place, the right time, the right product. It's there. You have to find the right group and you have to be willing to do that. But it's not going to be in corporate America. You're going to go down the road of sales. That's the road you got to go down. And when you find the sales, you're going to have to be careful because there's a lot of sales over there that either aren't benefiting the customer, right? Or they're not, they've just got bad cultures. I'm a big culture person, which is why I'm so attracted to what you guys are doing right here. Is in the wrong culture. Sales is an art of manipulation that can be used for good or evil. And I think there's a lot of people that are using sales for evil. And, being a part of alarm systems where you're protecting families is
Priceless.
It literally is priceless. And so the opportunity that
So I'm just taking the notes there, on that last sentence. He said, sales is an art of manipulation that can be used for good or evil. I like that.
Yeah. So can you expand a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have talked about it. I know we've talked about it a few times, is that, I mean, sales is a necessary career. It's a necessary industry. It's absolutely necessary for businesses to have good sales teams in order to grow and move their product. But sales also has a bad rap out there. It's a salesman. Oh, you're a salesman. I hear it all the time. I mean, I hear the disappointment in people's voices when I make my cold calls. And it's probably I'd say a lot of that is because of, historic good versus bad salespeople. Unfortunately, there are people who use this art of manipulation of sales simply to enrich themselves. They don't sell legitimate products. They don't sell, legitimate solutions. In the end, customers get screwed, or they overpromise, they underdeliver, and it makes it difficult for all the people out there doing it in a legitimate way, for doing it for the right reasons, pushing the right product, selling the right services. So I thought that was a really cool little phrase there. Sales is an art of manipulation that can be used for good or evil.
Okay, so let's continue. Thank you.
That we have with Elliott Alarms to not only grow financially, which is great. We all trade our time for money, right? We want to be able to go and invest our time into a career where we can actually elevate our finances, buy the house that we want, drive the car that we want, go on the vacations, do whatever it is that we need to do to provide for our families. But we can also have the ability to grow up here. Because I think just getting the money is not going to give people the fulfillment. And people who don't have money, they don't realize this.
Yeah, they're like, if I had money, I'd be good.
And I'm telling you right now, from somebody, like, God gave me a great gift where I was raised very, very poor. He gave me a ton of money in my 20s, and then he took it all away from me. And I'm going to tell you right now, money is great and it's awesome. We need money. It's right up there with oxygen and water. But what's really going to give you massive fulfillment is learning a set of skills, finding a group of people to be around. Like, relationships are really the biggest currency that I found. If you can find the right people to be around, and then you guys can struggle and go through hardships together and lift each other up and do something epic, like, this is something that
It's crazy.
money can't buy that. It can't buy it.
I love it. So let's talk about how you guys start your day. What's that look like most times?
So each one of our offices, they all get up in the morning and they go work out together. So if you follow our page, Elliott Alarms, you are going to see like workout video after workout video after workout video in the morning.
Yeah. So guys, do me a favor. Go to Instagram, right? Okay. And type in Elliott Alarms.
Yeah.
And just check out some of the footage that he's talking about. Like, this is something that just got released. We're just blowing this up. And I want you to know something. What's your normal Facebook or Instagram page? What is it?
Mine is just my full name, Brandon Bartron.
Yeah, Brandon. How do you spell your last name?
Bartron.
Yeah, Bartron. Okay, so Brandon Bartron on Instagram. You guys go check out his main page. Obviously, official Andy Elliott with me. And you can go check out Elliott Alarms to see what we're talking about.
Quick comment there. So this sets a positive tone, emphasizing the importance of starting the day right. It shows a commitment to fitness and team bonding, which can be great for morale and productivity. So
yeah, absolutely.
We can continue.
Absolutely. Looks like this guy's doing a little bit more than a few push-ups and burpees here. He's on the squat rack. My favorite.
We talk about they wake up, they go work out together. What they do is that they just get their mind right. They get in good shape. They push each other. It's just like every day positively peer pressuring each other just to go new levels. Yeah.
Already won.
And then they're crushing the day.
Instead of, showing up all hungover the next day, like, that's just not how we roll. So these guys are showing up. These girls are showing up. They've already won the day.
Yeah.
And they're ready to go at it. And I love what you say, where teams that suffer together grow together.
That's it.
So true.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So if somebody's watching this and you're like, dude, all right, I need a badass call.
So to me, this highlights a strong team culture focused on health and fitness, promoting a positive image of the company.
Culture. Uh-huh. Yeah. So if somebody's watching this and you're like, dude, all right, I need a badass culture. This is your opportunity. And it's here in Scottsdale, Arizona, right?
Where our corporate headquarters are here in Scottsdale, Arizona. We do a lot of work at the Den. We just had a big session last week at the Den. So obviously we're in proximity of all the Elliott group, which is great energy just being around here. And we've got a couple of offices in California, and we're looking to grow all throughout the country. So we can install alarms literally anywhere in the United States outside of Hawaii.
So the goal is that somebody who says, hey man, I want to crush it, kill it. I want to be around you guys. They come in, we teach them to be great leaders. We teach them the system, the process. You can push. And then next thing you know, you do a good job. You'll be getting your own team. You get your keys to your push. And then we teach them to be great leaders. We teach them the system, the process. You can push. And then next thing you know.
Okay. So obviously Andy's in great shape, right? This Brandon or Brian is in great shape. So these are the two guys that we watched the video last week, and it was probably a couple-year-old video. Those guys are jacked compared to what they were, whatever it was a year or two ago.
That's what I'm saying. They look totally different, dude.
Yeah.
They're not the same.
No, it's like the proof is in the pudding right there. They're, that's pretty incredible, because even though they had suits on, you could tell they were pretty skinny little dudes.
Yeah.
They were loose suits, dude. Now they wearing tight fitting shirts and polos, and they're just replicas of Andy.
Okay, and so going back to what they were talking about, this is a call to action for viewers when Andy says that hey, go to Instagram and type on the Elliott alarms. So you can do the same with your with your social media. You can call on to your customers or future customers and say this is a call of actions for viewer, or what he did is a call of action for viewers to engage with the company's content. So increasing brand visibility and potentially attracting new results.
Oh, you do a good job. You'll be getting your own team. You get your keys to your own office, and you can literally go to any state.
So what's gave us the ability in the past to scale, and with this new venture with Elliott Alarms, we're going to throw a massive amount of gasoline on, is the entire program is laid out from you, from getting your training manual and your shirt and your name badge all the way up into running multiple offices, making $1 million plus a year.
Mhm.
It's all laid out for you. Everybody gets paid the same. Everybody knows what everybody else is getting paid.
Mhm.
And everybody within the culture is motivated to help each other grow, because you don't grow unless you help other people grow.
That's right.
And so you come in, we're going to teach you a skill,
Mhm.
right? And by the way, you're learning to do a skill from true 1%ers in our industry. We
Mhm.
literally have a group of killers
Yeah.
that will teach you
You-
everything.
Yeah, you'll be the greatest in the world. And I mean, like, literally at communication, speaking, talking, just everything. And
So just try to dissect, bits and pieces here. So what he said, is teaching you, coaching you, mentoring. So this highlights the support and mentorship available, appealing to individuals looking for personal and professional growth opportunities.
in life that not only just like helps you make good money and be great at work, but also flows into your normal personal life.
Mhm. So we're talking about an entire career track laid out for you to literally just plug and play. You know what you have to do to get to the next level. I'm not holding you back. Your manager's not holding you back. We even have scenarios where people coming in overtake their managers by just putting in the work. So it's
Mhm.
true. You're not at Safeway where you open up your paycheck and I just put in a ton of work and that person didn't. It's a true eat what you kill industry, which for the people who are go-getters, who are hungry,
Mhm.
it's a place to be. Like, we walked around doing interviews with people at the Elliott Group all day, and there's one theme, one drum that was waving. They found something. They said, nothing else matters. We're coming over here. We're going all in. So if that's you listening to this and you're ready to go all in and you really are, like, you've been waiting for that opportunity,
Mhm.
I'm telling you right now, this is that opportunity. Go all in. Move out here to Scottsdale, Arizona. I will personally be in the office with you,
Mhm.
teaching you, coaching you, mentoring you.
It's unlike anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want you guys, listen, number one, super important.
So just kind of off the cuff there with this, I've been in a handful of sales organizations over the last several years, and um, none of them have been a culture like this. None of them have been, I can just feel the energy with these two guys. Obviously, they're on a podcast. They're doing a great job. But you see some of these videos, you see the workouts, the high standards, the energy, the structure. In my experience, that's what's lacking in most sales organizations, is any real structure, any real leadership, and any real like motivation. Sales is a very difficult job. It's a very difficult career, or it can be. Yeah, a lot of rejection you deal with, and nothing is ever certain in it. And to have an organization that has your back, that I think is really, from what I see, developing leaders, developing a culture, is super important. I mean, I guess you could say that across anything, but it's being able to go somewhere where you have motivation and somebody's pushing you on a daily basis. That's great. I kind of want to jump in and work with these guys like right now. So
What about you, Isaiah?
Oh, I would say the same thing. I mean, I haven't been a part of any sales organizations, but just seeing the one that you're a part of right now, even though there's a technically like a head boss or whatever, I wouldn't necessarily call him a leader, because he doesn't. He's more of a boss. He just goes over, manages, makes sure that
he's more of a manager. right?
Yeah,
Manages
sure.
time, manages. There's no real. Yeah.
He's not trying to take his people to elevate. He's not really getting his people together like they do here. So I would agree with that. I think if more organizations had something where there was a solid foundation and base, and you all do together, you'd be a lot more successful. But it's also better that there's not more sales organizations like this, because that just means that there's room for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So overall, this podcast segment highlights a strong team culture, focus on personal development and opportunities for growth within the company. So it effectively communicates the company's values and mission, which can be compelling for potential recruits seeking a dynamic and supportive work environment. So with that said, we gotta jump into our next portion of the agenda. Am I correct here?
Yeah, we're getting there.
All right. I need to move up. Okay, I must left my introductory paragraph over there. Okay, so today we are thrilled to introduce our new rebrand, Tech Solutions Revolution, TSR. We are your partners in innovation, simplifying business communication and security under one roof. Whether you are a startup or an enterprise, TSR has got you covered. Now, let's dive into some role playing to sharpen our sales skills. Imagine you are approaching a potential customer or client for window washing services. Start with a warm greeting and smoothly introduce your services, highlighting the benefits and addressing any concerns they may have. So shall we start, Isaiah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, something down here is,
So then can we start over here?
something down here has got like my reality's going crazy.
Start over here.
TSR.
Yeah,
So
we
should
could
we-
start
shall
over
we-
there.
shall
I'll have
we
to
start?
change the camera angle here.
Okay. Do you have that space, Isaiah?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you have your objection space? An extra one?
No, I don't. One of you has it.
One is missing.
You must.
Okay,
You
thank you.
must have it.
All right. So I would like to be on this side. You
Oh,
can.
you want to be on my good side.
Oh, your good side. I can switch tomorrow, I guess.
Ay. All right.
The ring. Ring, ring. Hello. Hello.
Good morning. Oh, and there's actually.
All right. Hello.
Good morning. Is this Jasmine?
This is Jasmine.
Hey, Jasmine. Jason Tyler here. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, you did not.
All right. Well, listen. Like I said, I'm JT, calling from UTEL USA here in Auburn Hills. Have you heard of us before?
I don't think I have. No.
All right. Well, listen. That's a big reason why I'm calling. We provide our clients with world-class data and voice networks while helping them stay digitally protected. Now, I know you've got a guy. Your current services are probably perfect. You wouldn't make any changes to save the world here. And I know you're probably busy right now. Would it be a ridiculous idea to suggest setting a 5-minute meeting with me next Tuesday at 11 a.m. for a more formal introduction?
You know, I don't want to waste your time, JT. I think it is.
Yeah.
We have a guy, company IT.
Oh, you guys have somebody already. Listen, I completely understand that, respect it, and quite frankly, I wouldn't be calling you guys if you didn't have somebody. Our solutions, though, we've worked with a lot of IT companies, and we found that we've been able to still help improve efficiencies, security, and had some other unexpected benefits. Would it be a ridiculous idea to get 5 minutes on your calendar next Tuesday at 11 a.m. to discuss a little bit further some options?
We are all set. Good and happy, not interested right now.
Gotcha. Listen, I understand you guys are content with what you have and not actively looking today. Most times I make these calls, people aren't looking to make a decision right here, right now. However, technology, change, change is consistent in the world, and especially in technology, change is happening all the time. So what I was looking to do is sorry, we've it worked out better yesterday. Listen, our solutions. Listen, let me start over. I understand that you're content with what you have and you're not actively looking to make changes today. However, our solutions have helped numerous businesses improve efficiency, security, and had some other really great unexpected benefits. Would it be impossible to get on your calendar for 5 minutes next Tuesday at 11 a.m.?
We are too small.
Oh, you guys are too small?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, listen, even small businesses these days are susceptible to cybersecurity threats and can still benefit from optimizing IT and communications. Would it be a terrible idea to take 5 minutes and have a quick discussion with me next Tuesday at 11 a.m.?
JT, I don't want to waste your time. Our budget is so small.
Oh, your budget is small?
Yes.
I gotcha. Listen, as a business owner myself, I completely understand the importance of staying on budget. Our solutions have helped numerous companies, though, first of all, improve efficiencies, improve security, and have had some other really found some areas for some significant savings. Would it be ridiculous to take 5 minutes with me next Tuesday at 11 a.m. to discuss a little bit further and see what options are available to you?
Well, we do have an in-house IT, to tell you the truth, so we do it ourselves.
Gotcha. Okay, well, listen, that's cool. I completely understand, and that's great that you guys are still doing IT in-house. A lot of businesses I talk to have moved to, a more managed services model. However, we have worked with numerous in-house IT departments to help improve efficiencies, security, and found some really incredible unexpected benefits. Would it be impossible to, again, get on your calendar next Tuesday at 10 a.m. for a 5-10 minute conversation of what we may be able to help you out with?
Sure, you got me this time.
We're getting there.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good.
Little hurdles, but we are working through
We're
them.
getting there. Absolutely. All right. So who's up next?
I can do my introduction if you want to.
Oh, you can do your introduction. I like that.
So, hey everyone. I am Mariela from Tech Solutions Revolution, where we are revolutionizing business communications and security. Imagine a world where all your tech needs are met seamlessly under one roof, from data and voice to cybersecurity. We are your partners in innovation. Our approach, think of us as your tech concierge, simplifying the process with clarity and no upfront costs. Whether you are a startup or a seasoned enterprise, TSR has got you covered. Let's make technology work for you. Join us on this exciting journey. Thank you. All right.
All right.
All right, where are we going?
Yes. So let's go
All right.
with
You guys are going to go next.
window washing now. Window washing. All right. Up I'm going.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, Miss. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty well.
My name's Isaiah. Have you seen me on the street at all? Good-looking guy in the blue long sleeve.
I cannot say I have.
Can't say that you have. Okay,
No.
okay. I totally hear you. What I'm doing is I'm helping out a few of the neighbors, doing some window washing for them. We're scrubbing down all the frames, all the sills, all the tracks, and all the actual panes of glass. What I'll do is I'll go around the house, count up the windows, and give you a quick price.
Well, I cannot afford window washing services right now.
I totally get that, and I know budgeting can be tough, but just imagine how amazing it would feel to come home to some sparkling clean windows, letting in all that beautiful sunlight. Don't worry about breaking the bank either, because our services are not terribly expensive.
Well, I don't think my windows really need cleaning right now.
You don't really think that they need cleaning right now?
No.
I understand it is easy to overlook those windows when they haven't had the proper cleaning. But picture this. Your home is bathed in natural sunlight. You got crystal clear views of the outside world and of your beautiful neighborhood. And that's exactly what our professional touch does to your windows.
Well, I have had bad experiences with window washing or washers in the past.
You know what? Man, that is a bummer. And
Yes,
I'm
it is.
sorry to hear that. But we're not your average window washers. We're more like your trusted friends who happen to be really good at doing their job, which is cleaning windows, and they take real pride in their work. So why don't I go around, count up the windows, and come back and give you a quick price just so that you know.
I just want myself this time.
I
I
get
don't
you.
want to waste your time.
I get you.
Yes.
I admire the can-do attitude as well. But think about this: instead of breaking your back, wrestling with the ladders and the squeegees, you kick back with a cold drink because you deserve a break, and you'll allow us to handle that for you.
Well, you made me think of a vacation now, so I'm not sure if it is worth investment.
There you go. There you go. Not sure if it's worth the investment. I
No.
hear you there. Totally get where you're coming from. But think about this: every time you glance out of your beautifully clean windows, it's like getting a little boost of joy, and it's a reminder that you take pride in your home's longevity. Plus, our services are not just an expense; they are an investment to your home.
Well, I'll give you a try just because you were very persistent.
All right, sounds good.
Or persistent, actually, not persistence. Thank you. All right, so who is up next?
Well, Isaiah and I could go this time, and I could.
Okay.
We might have to flip flop that, but hey,
I'll go in between you guys to give you a little break.
that will be a good idea.
All right.
Let's see here. All right, am I going to go first? All right, I'll go first.
Go ahead. Hello, who's this?
Hey, Jim, this is Jason Tyler. Hey, first of all, this is actually a sales call. Did I get you at the wrong bad time?
Sales calling? No, not necessarily. What's going on?
All right, cool. Like I said, I'm JT, and I'm calling from Utel, USA here in Auburn Hills. Have you heard of us?
Can't say that I have. No.
Okay. Listen, that's a big reason why I'm calling. We just so you know, we provide our clients with world-class data and voice networks while helping them stay digitally protected with cybersecurity, and also provide some cloud solutions. Now, I know you've got a guy. Your current services are perfect. Wouldn't change anything for the world. And if you're like me, you're busy as heck today. I was looking to see if it'd be a ridiculous idea to make 5-10 minutes for me on Tuesday morning at 11 o'clock for a quick call where I can more formally introduce myself and see what you guys have going on over there.
You know what, JT, I appreciate it, but I do have a guy.
Gotcha. You guys,
The IT
yeah.
world.
Obviously, yeah, most folks that I call, they do have a guy already. I completely respect the loyalty there. Quite frankly, it wouldn't be on my list if you didn't.
Right.
However, what we have found is that working with existing IT partners, we're able to help our clients improve efficiencies, security, and find some really cool and unexpected benefits of working alongside them.
Okay.
Would it be completely ridiculous to make 5 minutes on your calendar Tuesday morning for a little bit more of an introduction call?
Nah, not too interested. I think I'm all good on that.
You guys are good?
Yeah, I would say so.
You guys are all set, it sounds like, huh?
I would say that you're right.
All right. Well, listen, I completely understand you guys are content with what you guys currently have. Most companies aren't looking to make a change the moment that the day that I call. However, things do change.
Correct.
And when that change comes, what I'm looking to do is be on the list of people to call. And quite frankly, I want to be at the top of that list. Would it be ridiculous idea for us to meet for 10 minutes on Tuesday morning, 11 a.m., just for a little bit more formal introduction, tell you what we may be able to provide for you in the future?
I think so, just because we're a little bit too small. We're a small
You guys
company.
are small. Listen, completely understand. But, in today's day and age, no company is safe in the world of cybersecurity. Even the small companies are susceptible. And
Okay.
even small companies can benefit from optimizing IT and improving their communication systems. Would you be against the idea of meeting for, say, 10 minutes on Tuesday morning, 11 a.m., to have a quick, little bit more formal introduction?
I'm going to have to say no, just because pockets are running low and budget is tight.
Gotcha. Completely understand. As a business owner myself, I understand staying on budget is extremely important.
Right.
However, what we have found is that working together with you and your folks, we're able to improve efficiencies through technology, lock things up, and provide a higher level of security.
Okay.
And in a lot of cases, find some areas where we can find some significant cost savings. Would you still be against the idea of meeting for 10 minutes on Tuesday to discuss a little bit further?
Yes, because we do all of that in-house. We do it ourselves.
You guys do it all in-house. Listen, I
That's
appreciate that. That's cool. A lot of companies I talk to have moved to a managed service model that don't have those IT guys in-house anymore, so that's cool. One thing we found is that working alongside existing IT departments with our clients, we're able to really add value to that department.
Okay.
We're able to find areas to improve efficiencies, continue to help secure even at a higher level with cybersecurity, and find some areas where we find some really cool and unexpected benefits. Would it be impossible to make 10 minutes on your calendar Tuesday for, like I said, a little bit more in-depth introduction so that in the future, you know who to call when you need some help?
Well, I guess let's do it.
All right, cool. That'll work.
Okay, so we are going to go to transition to TSR, or do you want me to go in between?
We just did TSR.
Oh, I'm sorry, window washing.
Yeah. You mean wash them up,
Wash them up.
not window wash them. Wash them up.
Sorry, wash
Because
them
they
up.
also do really, really high level power washing.
That is right.
Fantastic.
High level
Yes.
power washing and landscape.
So
Yeah.
I am going to do my introduction, and then you and Dad can work together. So, hey everyone, I am Mariela from Tech Solutions Revolution, where we are revolutionizing business communications and security. Imagine a world where all your tech needs are met seamlessly under one roof, from data and voice to cybersecurity. We are your partners in innovation. Our approach: think of us as your tech concierge, simplifying the process with clarity and no upfront costs. So whether you're a startup or a seasoned enterprise, TSR has got you covered. Let's make technology work for you. Join us on this exciting journey. Thank you.
All right.
All right, so now we transition to wash them up.
We do transition.
Wash them up in the building.
Wash them up.
I was trying to be silly like mine. All right. That should be the intro to my commercial.
Oh, there you
Man,
go.
Wash them up. All right.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going, sir?
Fantastic. How about you?
I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty well myself.
Good.
My name's Isaiah.
Hey,
Have
Isaiah.
you seen me on the street? Good-looking guy in the blue long sleeve.
Well, I saw a guy in a blue long sleeve.
Can't say he's good-looking though.
I mean, I
Man.
didn't quite go that far.
All right. Well, I get it. Like I said, name's Isaiah. Been on the street, been helping a few of the neighbors, doing some window washing for them, doing all the windows, top to bottom, scrubbing down the frames, the sills, the tracks, and hand washing all the panes of glass. What I'll do is I'll go around the house, count up the windows, and give you a quick price just so that you know.
Yeah, and you know what, man? Listen, I'm really not looking to do that.
Can't
It's not
afford it.
really in the budget right now.
Okay, gotcha. I hear you. I totally understand that, and I know budgeting can be tough, but I just want you to picture this. Imagine how amazing it would feel to come home to some sparkling clean windows that let in all that beautiful sunlight. Don't worry about breaking the bank either, because our services aren't terribly expensive.
Woo, well, you know, I don't really even think they need to be cleaned.
Well, a lot of people don't think that their windows need to be cleaned because it's easy to overlook those windows until you see the difference a good cleaning can make. But just picture this. You got your home bathed in natural sunlight. You got crystal clear views of the outside world and of your beautiful neighborhood. And that's exactly what our professional touch offers. So why don't we get that done for you?
All right. Listen, I've had some bad experiences with window washers in the past.
That's a bummer, man. I'm sorry to hear that, but I just want to let you know we're not your average window washers. We're more like your trusted friends who happen to be really good at making windows shine. So imagine having someone you can rely on when you need that work done. Why don't we get that done? That was right.
Listen, I think I'm just going to do it myself.
All right. I hear this one a lot, and I admire the can-do attitude. But think about this: instead of spending your precious time breaking your back, wrestling with ladders and squeegees and all that, why don't you sit back with a cold drink because you deserve a break and let us take care of that for you.
I do deserve a break. Lord knows. Listen, I'm just not sure it's worth the investment. Even though I need a break, I don't know if it's worth the investment.
Well, I get where you're coming from, but think about this. Every time you glance out of those beautifully clean windows, it's like getting a little boost of joy. And it's a reminder that you take pride in in your home, and our services aren't just an expense; they're an investment to your home's longevity in specific. So, why don't we get that done for you?
All right, sounds good.
I love how I went out of frame for 10 seconds.
All right, so
suggestion there.
Yeah.
What is the key? Like, you're there, you're talking to them. If somebody says, well, okay, how much? What do you need to do first?
Like if they're just going based off
if
the
they're
price,
somewhat interested, what do you always tell them you want to do?
I tell them what I want to do as far as like the work goes. Like,
well, you use it in the
I'm
first
not
one. Don't you say
understanding
like, hey, you know what? Here, let me do this. Let me walk around real quick, count up the windows, and at least give you a price.
Yeah.
Right. So
just so that you know, because I think once you never mind.
Go on. No, go ahead.
No, I said what you were gonna say.
No, because I was gonna say you've got a good question that you're asking a close-ended question at the end of all of these. Why don't we just get this going for you? Now, why don't you asked it the first time, but again, why don't you use that no-oriented question at the end and say, you know, would it be ridiculous, or would you be against me walking around the house, counting up the windows, and at least giving you a price to consider?
So you're talking about that first one that I use where I with my introduction to the pitch where I say, I don't know, or have you seen me walking on the street at all, blah, blah. Well, helping out a few of the neighbors, doing some window washing for them, doing all the windows top to bottom, scrubbing down the frames, the sills, the tracks, and hand washing all the panes of glass. What I'll do is go around the house, count up the glass, give you a quick price just so that you know.
Yeah, and I mean, after the first objection, you used it once, but think of something at the end of those objection rebuttals or those rebuttals, where you said, "Hey, I just boom, 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 I hit you with the fancy look out the window. They're sparkling clean. You can see the neighborhood, all that kind of stuff." Listen, would it be a terrible idea? Would it be ridiculous? Would it be stupid? Would you be completely against it? Would you forbid me from walking around at least counting up the windows and giving you a price? At least you know what it would cost for us to come and do this, going forward. Just
all
to
right.
get them to hold on. We're having a conversation.
This off.
So I would think of maybe a way to kind of ask a question at the end there that at least, because once they commit to letting you go around and count up, that's one kind of a yes, right?
Yeah.
So then you go, hey, listen, you only got 7 windows. I can do this thing for blah blah blah.
Yeah, most people when I
do
was hitting them with that yesterday, though, like what I'll do is I'll just go around the house, count up the windows, count up the glass, give you a quick price just so that you know. Most people are just like, all right, whatever, and then I come back and then I can move forward from there, because I think once I come back, and instead of like giving them the price now I'm starting to get into that, like walking around the house, starting to do like bigger deals and all that. So when I come back and I don't tell them the price right away. I'll be like, so just to restate what I said, we're coming through, we're scrubbing down all of the frames, all of the sills, all of the tracks, and hand washing all the panes of glass. I've slowed that down and I make that a lot more clear. And then I'll say, doing a bit of, or I say, if you would call us out, or if you would call me out, typically the price would be $349.
Right.
But since I'm in the neighborhood, I'm on the strip, I'm doing every fifth home, I'm taking off $100, and we're calling it $249 for the whole house.
Yeah. So I think you want to put yourself in that position as much as you can. And
then I can base it off of, because once I've said that, I've also heard and I've also learned that once I've stated what we're doing at least 3 times, when I first get there and then twice after I walk around the house and then I give them the price, then I can hit them with the question of, well, and they're like, no, I don't really want to get it done right now. I can say, well, Miss, let me ask you, is it kind of a price thing, or is it you just don't see the value in the work?
Mm-hmm.
And then I can kind of base it off of one of those. And if it's like a price thing, then I can say, listen, I want to keep myself busy, like I said, working on every fifth home. Why don't I do this? I'll throw in the gutters, the outside of the gutters, scrub those down along with all the windows, make the whole house shine, get that done for you for $200, and then kind of go from there.
All right.
Very
Cool.
nice. All right. So great analysis there of your pitch. I like that. Okay. So have you ever had a challenging experience with a service provider? Share it in the comments below, and let's discuss how we can improve customer experiences in our industries. So as we move forward with TSR, let's remember to maintain a professional tone and clear communication. Our goal is to provide top-notch services that our clients can rely on, like having a trusted friend in the tech industry or the services industry. Before we delve into our interactive conclusion here, let's introduce our vocabulary word of the day.
Here it is.
What's it gonna be?
Word of the day is, are you guys ready?
I am ready.
I am ready.
Opprobrium. Ooh, man, I don't know how to say it. So
What is it?
It has a sound on the side.
Say it.
Opprobrium.
Oh my goodness. Spell it.
Opprobrium.
Opprobrium.
Opprobrium refers to very strong disapproval or criticism of a person or thing, especially by a large number of people.
So refer to strong opposition?
No, what?
No.
Refers to very strong disapproval of a person or thing.
Refers to harsh criticism or censure, often stemming from actions. All right.
Oh,
I would say probably stand and do that, but that's fine.
So refers to a strong disapproval of a person or thing. Anybody?
especially by a large number of people.
And so opprobrium refers to harsh criticism or censure, often stemming from actions that are considered disgraceful or shameful. It can also denote public disgrace or contempt resulting from that behavior.
Okay, so how about this? The building of the bridge building of the bridge received opprobrium. I have to write it down. I'm sorry, guys. Can you improve that, Dave?
I'm trying to think. I'm going to ask here. So here's an example from chat. The CEO's decision to cut corners and exploit labor laws led to widespread opprobrium from both the public and the company's employees. So remember, it has to be, I didn't know where you were going with the bridge, because it's got to be stemming from actions that are considered disgraceful or shameful. So,
Okay.
you know, the
So it has to be something disgraceful or shameful. Okay.
yeah, so it's actions that are, so it's harsh criticism stemming from actions that are considered disgraceful or shameful.
Okay.
Public disgrace or contempt resulting in behavior that is viewed as morally wrong or socially unacceptable. Opprobrium. Wow. So that's it. So the CEO's decision to cut corners and exploit labor laws led to widespread opprobrium from both the public and the company's employees.
Okay, so I am going to have to leave that one for our later meeting, and because I have to think about it.
Yeah, so I
don't
think it's
take too much time.
Yeah, I think it's going to. So the next example was the politician's scandalous behavior brought upon him a wave of opprobrium from his constituents, tarnishing his reputation irreputably. So,
So yeah, towards those lines. Could it be the decisions President Trump had taken over his 4-year term were strongly it received opprobrium from his opponents?
yeah, harsh. There was strong opprobrium from his critics. I mean, yeah, I guess his critics would probably say that his stuff was morally wrong.
Sorry. Okay. So, to conclude here, I think that we are short on time, aren't we? Sorry, something fell off
We're
my pocket.
running a couple of minutes here. We've got a couple of minutes, so let's. Yeah, well, that's our word for today. Opprobrium.
Okay.
And let's
Wrap it up.
last thing here. What do we got?
So, as we wrap up today's session, let's reflect on how we can make TSR and Wash 'em Up the go-to name in business communications and security and window washing. Share your thoughts in the comments below and stay tuned for more exciting updates. Thank you for joining us today at Tech Solutions Revolution and Wash 'em Up. And remember, we are not just a company, we are your partners for life in innovation and in home services. Let's make technology and window washing services work for you. Until next time, TSR and WEP out.
See you later. Have a good one.
See you later.
Make it great.